this morning, and we have a great class today called Be the CEO of Your Life. You can sign up until 9:30 if you haven't done it already. Oh dear, where are my earplugs are gone. Uh-oh, hold on please, hold please. Oh boy, I actually put up today, let's see, I want to make sure you can hear me. Always in a hurry, Ruthie, always in a hurry. Okay, let me make a check here to see if everybody can hear me. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Always in a hurry, Ruthie. Okay, here we go. We're live now. Great. Okay, so let me turn that down. Okay, so 405,000 is the median price, and I finally put that up there. You know, I have been waiting, and I finally did it. So it went down to 400,000 for a couple days, and then it went back up. So let me find my thing here. Sometimes I don't know. Come on, Facebook. No. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Hi, everybody. So finally, I did this, and I want to show this to you in the stream here. Let me put it up here. So this I ran this morning, so it's very timely. The median price is 405, and it's the 12th day, so we're almost to the midpoint of August, so we'll see what happens. But it looks like a lot of homes are selling, so it's putting that price back up there. We have 26 days of inventory. So we were approaching 27, but now we're going back to 25 probably. It'll probably be 25 soon. And let's see. Hang on. Let me get the, whoops. Cancel that for a second. Get something here for you. Yeah, let me hide that. We had 26 yesterday, but it's gone up. So hold on just a second. I seem scattered today. I probably am. There we go. Okay. All right. So it's getting down almost to 25. It's 26.1. So it'll probably dip to 25 probably by Monday. Anyway, you have listed 106 total homes, but only 82 single family homes. And that brings our single family homes down to 3292, which only 40 of the homes you listed yesterday were under 400,000. And that's a total of 1,014 single family homes under 400,000. So Jimmy's here. Let's bring Jimmy on. Jimmy. Good morning, Jimmy. Whoops, where'd you go?
Morning. Good morning. I'm not ignoring you. Kane's dialing me into the class, what he has saved up. So I'm going to mute myself for a few minutes till he's done with me, and then I'll turn back on.
Jimmy, would you tell him that the updated PowerPoint, did he get? Okay.
Yeah, he's got it. He's right here. He heard you.
Okay. All right. Mute yourself and I'll carry on. So anyway, Jimmy and I are teaching the Be the CEO of Your Life class today. You can sign up in the next 20 minutes and Zoom in because it's an awesome class. It's so much information that you can take away from it. Hopefully you take away, 3 to 4 things that you can add to your business plan to increase your business for the next 17 months. We've got that I think we have 17 months until things get a little, that things change. Let me put it like that, because I don't know exactly how they're going to change. And then at the bottom here of the sheet, everybody, I did a 3% with 400,000, 10% down, and the payment with taxes and insurance, principal and interest is $1,846, and that is still competitive with the rents. At our property management company, we can't keep properties. I mean, as soon as we put them up there, they get rented. And so everybody, be aware of that. If you want to reach out, I've got people that are reaching out to me knowing that we do have a property management business and saying, look, if this comes online, I need a 2-bedroom condo around this price. And if you can let me know if you have anything coming up. So now what's happening, everybody, in the rental business, people are renewing their leases because they know they have no choices. Now that's good for the owners, good for the business, but the people coming into town, gee, do you think you might want to get some non-owner occupied investors listings? I would think so. So, and you can target that market easily if you understand Facebook and, well, mainly Facebook. That's where you can get most of them. So the $1 million homes are still selling about 4.5 a day versus last year 1 3/4 a day. So that hasn't changed. I updated the home equity gain with the 405,000, which means if you bought a home in January, you've gained 40,000 in equity already. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh, there's Frank. Good morning, Frank. Hold, please. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. And good morning. Yeah. Good morning, Facebook user. So we still are doing about 42.8 sales. Let's say 43 sales to investors every day. So that is good news because we have people moving here. 130 people move here every day, and they need a place to live. So the fact that investors are becoming into the market at that speed is good, as those numbers are good. So I don't see anything bad about our market right now. I think it's probably tough when it comes to getting your offers accepted, but believe me, I have seen a down market, and I'll take these challenges every day over not having any challenges, right? So it's not bad. And today I want to talk, let's segue now over to our topic, because Jimmy and I have to put on a class today. So I'm going to be short and sweet and share some things with everybody. So everybody hold on while I bring it up. Okay, they're telling me I have to do something here. Of course, we got to share the screen. So let's go to the window and we will find it and we will share. Okay. Okay, I'm going to hide this and I'm going to hide Jimmy and I'm going to bring this. Oops, hide this. Come on, everybody. Right? Okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about texting. Texting has become the number is 80% of people would rather get a text than a phone call, and that's consumers. That's just not real estate agents. So that's very important to know. So I am going to solo this guy. I'm going to go over here and talk about how you can gauge how much business you want to do. And we've done this before. I'm going to do it again. It's something that I think you have to, if you haven't done it, you have to do it. What is your goal? If you don't have a goal, you're not going to hit it. And if you want to make $240,000 gross income, you have to do 1,200 conversations a year to get that. And Tom Ferry came up with this formula from years of keeping statistics. And he's very close with his membership. Now, if you belong to Tom Ferry, he does coaching, and his coaches are always asking people what their numbers are. So I really rely and believe that these numbers are accurate. So if you want to make that much money, you have to have 120 conversations a month. So that's 6 conversations a day. And like Jimmy will tell you, that's, see, let me make sure that y'all can hear me. Oh, please. I just thought of it. Yes, you can. Okay. you have to, do half your database and then half outside your database. And everybody's question is, well, I don't have their phone numbers. So let's look at this next slide. On texting, 90% of consumers prefer text over phone. And there is a site called Vulcan7.com, and Vulcan7.com will give you phone numbers. Now, is it going to give you all the phone numbers? Probably not, but it's going to give you enough that you can do, that you can text people in your farm or in your database. Now, leads, let's talk about leads for a minute. To me, leads are not qualified opportunities. I call qualified opportunities your farm. And so if you have a farm, there's not a better time to get their phone numbers and give them a text. And one of the text messages that we say is, hey, Frank, hope you and the fam are well. Crazy times. The real estate market is bananas. If you haven't heard, and I was reaching out to see if you were curious about the new value of your home. Now, and then, away it goes. And so they are going to either respond or not. Now, if they don't respond, then you might want to try a different message. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to give you a different message. What is your I'd be crazy not to sell price? And maybe it's time to buy. So I like this very much because I find it is catching. It's a hook. I'd be crazy not to sell price. What is your I'd be crazy not to sell price? I think you should put that on postcards. You should put it in your letters. You should put it in your emails, and you should text it to people, because it is like, I'd be crazy not to sell price. I think there's a lot of marketing that went into whoever came up with this. I saw it somewhere in my travels, and it sounds better than, at what price would you consider selling your home? Well, that doesn't have the same impact. It does not have the same impact. So there was one of the stats that came out of people that did this. They did 10 texts a day, and they did 181 text messages in the 4-week period. They got 144 responses. 44 people raised their hand. They created 38 CMAs, and they got 12 sellers that were looking to sell in 1 to 2 years. They were a little bit less motivated because of the time or their life, whatever it was, the factor. Then they got 3 listings that they took, and 2 also needed to buy. Right there's 5 transactions. And then 4 of the clients referred to a lender for refi, because they said, do you happen to know, hey, Frank, do you happen to know someone, recommend a lender? Okay, that's fine. You're helping people. And then 2 clients got pre-approved to buy investment property. Wow. So, that's seven deals right there. So, and this is out of 181 text messages. Now, probably if we go back here, all you have to do is you have to copy and paste and send. Put the name in, hey, Karen, hope you and the fam are well. Crazy times, the real estate market is bananas. If you haven't heard, and I was reaching out to see what would be, I'd be crazy not to sell price. What would be your I'd be crazy not to sell price? That's what I'd add. And anyway, then I would I would send it, and then I would copy it, change the name, send, and keep going and keep going. It doesn't take that long. Now, if you really want to be, now I know there's people out there that probably know what I'm going to say. If you really, really want this to be effective, say it in a video of you. Say, just put your face out there. I know you can do it. And the more you do it, the easier it is. Stop worrying about how you look, how you sound. Just get it out there. Just communicate with people. What would be, I'd be crazy not to sell. What would be your I'd be crazy not to sell price? And here's the verbiage. What is your I'd be crazy not to sell price? And it's going to get people's attention. It really is. And it's really going to get attention if you video it. But texting it, these were the results. I'll show them to you again. In a 4-week period, they got 7 clients from doing this. And it's not hard. I mean, you could have done it 3 times in the time I've been talking. So that's the important message for the day. And I'm going to segue back to Jimmy, I believe, to see how he is doing. I'm not going to get into anything deeper right now because I will run out of time. So hold on a second. Oh, please. Where'd I go? There I am. Okay, back to be live. Come on, there we go. So solo off, put me back up there, hide that screen. And did I lose Jimmy? Where did Jimmy go? He's hiding somewhere. Oh, please. No, I don't think he's going to get to join us because he and Kane are getting ready for the class today. So I think you got a couple of points. When you finally talk to these sellers, what you want to tell them is, did you know that the buyers are up 60%? And that might encourage people, push them over the line to list their home. And that is, I mean, when people say how the market is, you just say it's crazy like bananas, and the buyers are up 60%. So that encourages people, okay, maybe it's time that I put my house on the market. First of all, they've got all this equity. And second of all, they're going to get buyers. And that means the message you're sending to them is, well, I probably won't have my home on the market that long. It probably won't be that much of an inconvenience. And of course, you want to suggest to them that you're just going to show their house one day a week. So they're only going to be inconvenienced just for one day, maybe a Saturday, maybe a Sunday, whatever they want, because that's when the agents are going to bring in their buyers. And so they just have to plan a Saturday away from the house while you are there letting agents see the home. And you can stage it however you want to, but it works in Canada. So I know that you'll figure out how to make it work. And so now you've overcome the two major objections, the invasion of privacy, because you're only going to show the house once a week, and it's probably going to sell within those 2 Saturdays, right? And then because there's so many buyers out there, you're going to get offers, and you're going to get to pick a good offer. Somebody that's putting a substantial amount down, somebody that's qualified subject to appraisal, so that the seller doesn't have the stress of worrying, is this buyer going to get qualified? And we just had a situation where we thought a buyer was qualified, and then something showed up at the last minute. And here's Jimmy. Let's see. Jimmy. He's coming. Hi.
Hey, I am here. I'm listening.
Oh.
And your thing about 2 Saturdays, obviously we know that if we put something out there, that doesn't mean they can't make offers before Saturday.
Right. Yes,
and
that's
some
a good
agents
point.
say, well, we can't even make an offer till Saturday. No, you can make an offer subject to inspection.
Yes, absolutely. And the thing about getting qualified buyers, that's something that I think we really have to work on. Before we take that buyer out or anything, make sure that they're qualified subject just to the appraisal too, because that speaks volumes to buyers that are not cash buyers. And it might take a little bit more time, but it really, we've seen it work.
I think the language is collateral only approval, which means they've got everything approved except for the collateral, which means the appraisal.
Yes.
So collateral only approval means they've got everything, credits in, incomes in, verification of funds, everything's in.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And those are the things, the 2 things that Zillow is telling everybody that they can do that we can't do, but we can do that. We can eliminate the invasion of the privacy, what I was saying is probably it's going to take just 2 Saturdays.
Right. I heard that. That was good.
Yeah.
That's a great way to do it. Or 1 Saturday, 1 Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
Start off on Saturday or Sunday, do it 2 weeks in a row, 1 Saturday, 1 Sunday, or 1 Sunday, 1 Saturday, and you hit both days and
away they go.
Yeah.
And I was also saying, I heard a stat on one of the podcasts I listened to that the buyers are up 60%, but that's not surprising. I just didn't know the percentage because we have 130 people moving here every day. And 44% of them are from California. So it's no secret how to market, and I told everybody this is a crazy market, but I'd rather have this market and learn how to adjust to it than not have a market.
Right, right. It's definitely very strong. If you're working and you're, like you said, your strategies, you have to adjust your strategies for this market. That's all.
That's it. That's it. So Jimmy, I was just telling people today that they can text people, and the biggest question I get, well, I don't have their phone number. Well, there's a site called VULCAN7, Vulcans7.com, and I'll put it in here in the on the bottom in the crawler. So let me hide this one and add this one. And the people that I'm talking to say that this is really working for them. So VULC, there's many out there, but this one seems to be a popular one right now. So let me update and show it. Whoops, wrong one. Show that. Okay, it's Vulcan7.com. And that's where you can get the phone numbers. So there's no reason not to text. And if you don't get them all, that's okay. Use the ones you get.
Right, right. There was something on today on the radio on my way in here that said there's a lot of emails going out about red light cameras. Did you hear about this?
No, what is it?
It's something it looks like it comes from the state of Nevada or the Nevada Police Department or whatever. And it says, you ran a red light and our camera shows you ran a red light and send us money or we're going to take you to jail. Nevada does not use red light cameras, which I did not know until this broadcast. This lady said, look, this is a total scam. Nevada doesn't even allow red light cameras, so we don't have them here. So if you get someone from the state of Nevada or the police department saying, you better send us money, we're taking you to jail, they're not taking you to jail. Just delete it.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. And talking about the news, did you see where they've approved 2-acre lots in Red Rock Canyon? By Gypsum Resources got approved by the Planning Commission to build 250 homes approximately on 565 acres. Wow. Because they're going to be 2-acre lots. Wow. And of course, there's a whole coalition against it, but so far they haven't stopped it because it just got approved. And that was in today's paper. So that's something, because if you have, here's my experience, Jimmy, with things like this. And this has happened so many times to me and John, it's unbelievable. We should have bought a lot in Red Rock when it first opened.
Right.
But we didn't. So then the Ridges opens, and there was a lot for $750 that finally sold for $2 million, but we didn't buy that either. And then Sky Canyon, is it Sky Canyon? Yeah. I mean, those lots went for, $500,000. They're going for $1 million now. And I would suggest if you've got some investors with deep pockets, they might want to put their name in to get one of these lots. Because there's not going to be anything like it. I mean, a 2-acre lot, wow.
I'm sure there'll be some restriction on how long you can leave it a vacant lot before you build something on it.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, it's when that project on West Charleston sold out in 90 days without even breaking ground, there's going to be an interest list somewhere for this. And yeah, to get on the interest list, they'll probably have 5,000 people on the interest list. If you get chosen, find the money. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Jim Rhodes owns the property. And so Frank, is Gypsum Resources went bankrupt a couple of years ago. Is he Gypsum Resources, or what's the connection between Jim Rhodes and Gypsum Resources? Hopefully he can let us know. But I think Gypsum Resources wanted to do a mining project, but now somehow they're back in here, in the deal. So that they might have partnered up with Jim Rhodes. Anyway, we'll find out. Did you hear me, Jimmy? Are you there?
Yeah, okay. I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if Frank Burke was going to go live in here.
No, he's not answering. He might not know, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's time for me to get on my horse and ride down to the office so that we can do our fantastic class, Be the CEO of Your Life. And I'm excited, always excited to share our strategies, and all the 3 segments of that class are incredible. How you structure your business, strategies for building your business, and how to manage your time.
Well, we have a good group too. We have a good group live and online. So there'll be some comments, I'm sure.
Super. Well, Jimmy, I'll see you probably in 15 minutes.
Okay.